The Livyatan Melvillei versus the Kraken. One, an extinct species of whale, another a legendary cephalopod that may or may not have existed. Both have been dramatized in works of fiction, and both are referenced in Herman Melville's novel, Moby Dick. But what would be the outcome of a battle between these two fantastic beasts? Who would come out on top? That's the question we're asking in today's episode of Life's Biggest Questions. Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that occasionally likes to imagine what would happen in an epic battle between your favorite legendary creatures. I'm Charlotte Dobré. This is where I tell you to smash the thumbs up, subscribe, and notification bell. Have you ever wondered what would happen if a giant predatory whale fought a giant boat-sinking squid? Me too! I think about it all the time, actually. Before we talk about what would happen in a fight between these two giants, let's learn a little about them. According to the legend of the Kraken from Norse mythology, it's a giant squid that could grow to be up to 50 feet in length, tentacles included. It's said to have giant tentacles with spikes on the suckers. It's so big and so powerful that it could envelop an entire ship and drag it down to the depths. The legend of the Kraken was likely born following real-life sightings of giant squids, so it might have actually been a real monster. If you want to hear more about the Kraken, I highly recommend you check out our video, What If the Kraken Was Real? Next up, the Livyatan Melvillei, not to be confused with the Leviathan from Hebrew folklore. The Livyatan Melvillei is an extinct species of predatory whale that went extinct around 5 million years ago. It basically looked like a really intense sperm whale. Its teeth were the biggest ever known, some measuring to be over a foot long. It grew to be over 60 feet long and weighed over 60 tons. It was said to eat anything from other whales to sharks to giant squids. Modern sperm whales have no problem taking on a giant squid, so why couldn't the Livyatan Melvillei take on a Kraken? If you would like to hear more about the Livyatan Melvillei, I highly recommend you check out our video, What If the Livyatan Melvillei Didn't Go Extinct? And now to our question, what if the Livyatan Melvillei fought the Kraken? A giant squid versus a giant predatory whale. We know that the Livyatan Melvillei was an aggressive hunter. It would use its large head to headbutt prey at high speeds. This would then knock its prey unconscious, at which point the Leviathan would take huge chunks out of it using its big chomping teeth. This would definitely mean bad news for the Kraken and its tentacles. If a tentacle found itself in the mouth of the Leviathan, it could slice it off clean and easily. But the Kraken doesn't just have one tentacle, it has many. It could sacrifice one tentacle and grab the Leviathan with its others, wrap itself around the Leviathan and squeeze so that its spiked suckers pierce the body. But then there's the question of the Leviathan's size. The Leviathan was said to be at least 60 feet long and extremely heavy. Would a giant squid 50 feet in length, tentacles included, be able to keep a giant thrashing sperm whale in its grasp? We know the Leviathan was an expert swimmer, smart and aggressive. Would these attributes have been enough to make it a match for the legendary Kraken sea monster? Despite the fact that the Livyatan Melvillei has the biggest teeth out of any other animal that's existed, its teeth are its main advantage. Its eyes are definitely a disadvantage because of the fact that they are on the sides of its body. In order for it to get a good look at the Kraken, it would have to look at it from the side, giving it a blind spot from the front. Let's not forget that the Kraken has many huge tentacles, adorned with spiked suckers. All a Kraken would have to do is sacrifice one of its tentacles to a charging Leviathan, then grab it with its other tentacles. It would be an epic battle, likely with lots of headbutts and chopped off limbs. But seeing as how the Kraken was rumored to be able to take down huge ships and drag them down to the depths of the ocean, it would most definitely be able to do the same to the Livyatan Melvillei. Well, there you have it. This fight goes to the Kraken. Did you agree with me? Did you not? Write your responses in the comments down below. For now, I'm Charlotte Dobré, and you've been watching Life's Biggest Questions. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love our playlist, Biggest What Ifs, clickable on the screen right now. As always, make sure notifications are turned on by clicking the bell. We will see you in a future episode of Life's Biggest Questions.